Hey everyone, Shadow Rockets here, and today I'm going to continue the trend of doing quirks and perks of Halo 5 with some Warzone gameplay. And now I am playing with Avenged Poop, who is my Dutch friend, who you may have seen commenting on my videos as Zipper's Gaming Best. And I hope I didn't mispronounce that too bad, but you get the point. I'll send the link in the description if you want to check out his channel. It was a lot of fun playing with him, and I like playing with, meeting new people and just playing with new people in general. So if you ever want to hang out, if you ever want to play, feel free to send me a comment or send me a message on Xbox Live. I am always down to meet new people. Anyway, friends, I want to get right into what we're going to talk about today, and that is kind of rolling off of a statement that I had made about the suppressor in the last video, and that was that it's kind of a souped-up needler without the explosives. And that's very vague, and I'm sorry that that's a vague statement, because I mean, I guess I get to expand on that now. So now, the suppressor has a lot of homing, I guess you could say, on each individual bullet. You can almost not even aim at an individual and the bullets will lock onto that person. I said almost. You do have to be aiming at that person for it to lock on. But again, it does not explode. It does a little bit more damage than your average Joe assault rifle, I would say. It's kind of, I don't know, it seems like they've kind of increased the range on it a little bit, as in, like, in Halo 4, it was just not a feasible weapon to use at more than maybe needler range or maybe even SMG range. But in this game, as you may have noticed by now, the SMG range is very short, and so is the needler range. The needler range is very, very, very short. They almost have no range, to be honest with you. Like, they do not lock on very well at all, and I'm kind of sad about that, but at the same time, it was kind of an overpowered gun. I don't want to say overpowered, but you've probably seen plenty of footage with me using it on Halo 3 or Halo 4, just wrecking people with it. It's pretty much, if you got a needler back then, it was guaranteed one kill at least. So now they've kind of done away with that, and that's nice, but I'm not focusing on the needler right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm just kind of comparing the needler to the suppressor. The bullets, they hit. They're pretty strong, so that's about all I noticed with the suppressor. I do want to see, when you scope in with the suppressor using that smart scope or whatever they want to call it, you know, how you can kind of zoom in. I want to see if the enemy can see that you are scoping in, if you know what I mean. The Promethean weapons do a lot of cool effects visually while you're scoping in, and if the enemy can see that, that could kind of change up your gameplay, especially if you have good eyesight. You could kind of see, like, okay, they actually can't see me at this point in the game, and I can kind of be aggressive against them. So I'd like to know. That's going to be one of the things that I test next in this game, so you'll probably be hearing about the suppressor in the next video, just a kind of like a little update on it. Now I want to move into the avoidance of the suppressor, but not necessarily just focusing on the suppressor, but the game mechanic that is your thruster pack. You notice that I use the thruster pack quite frequently. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. And at the end of this game, or towards the end of this game, I really got the hang of using it efficiently, or how I think it's supposed to be used. And that is, at the last second, before you're about to die, thrust. Thrust left, thrust right, thrust at them kind of to the right, thrust at them kind of to the left. You just want to break the aim assist that is in this game. Now, the aim assist in this game, speaking of, it doesn't really pull your reticles so much as it does pull your bullets. I don't know if you've noticed, but your reticle may not be aimed directly at someone, but your bullets will hit them with relative accuracy. So that's interesting, but you really you want to break that aim assist, that auto lock that they have going on, and that is going to save you in a lot of your combat experiences, or a lot of your little one-on-one battles. Now, obviously, 2-on-1 is very hard, but I've turned around many 2-on-1 battles or little firefights with this technique. So don't be afraid to use it. It's actually very useful. It's very interesting once you get the hang of it, once you realize you can actually do that quite frequently. Now, as far as game mechanics go, I did want to factor in a game mechanic here. That was kind of all I wanted to say about the thruster pack. Sorry about that. I know it's very short, but it's a useful tool. It's a useful tip. Now, the game mechanics, I don't know if you noticed, but in the campaign, you do have companions, and they come and they assist you. They can resurrect you, and it kind of makes the campaign a lot easier. You can kind of bum rush a little bit as long as you kill enough people. However, your teammates, if you call them with the right bumper, at least that's what I have it mapped to personally, whatever you have to pick up weapons, I believe, is what it's going to be. But if you call them over, they will risk their lives in order to try and resurrect you, and you can easily kill off your entire team. Speaking of campaign, though, I am recording all of the campaign that I'm playing, and you're going to be seeing a lot more campaign here in about a week or so. Like I said, I wanted to give people a chance to kind of finish it, and even if you didn't get a chance to finish it, you can watch all the cutscenes and whatnot. Maybe you could skip through the cutscenes while you're playing it. Maybe you're not into those, but you're sad because you kind of want to read them, or watch them, so I'll get those up. I know a lot of people already probably have them up, but I feel like that would be a nice thing to have on my channel, more convenient for you to see or reference, so that will be nice. And the binary rifle, how about that gun? The binary and incineration cannons. I was going to kind of save that for another video, but I kind of, looking at the time, I like the time that we got going on here. So the binary rifle is now kind of like a focus rifle. It's a longer shot, and you have to hit almost the entire shot in order to kill somebody. I mean, obviously, you can still get headshots with it. It does more damage if you end on a headshot or if you get shots off on the head. And the incineration cannon is also kind of a charge to shoot further sort of deal, and that's neat. So you can kind of make it a mortar launcher or a just straight up rocket launcher if you want. Other than that, though, they are still pretty much insta kills if they hit their target as intended. Anyway, friends, if you like this gameplay, if you like this commentary, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to show your support for this new series. I like it a lot, and I think you will too. Shadow Rockets out.